Today you're gonna follow my creative process of trying something new. Every time I want to experiment, I take a full day of trying new stuff. And today I wanted to do the Taj Mahal on Tulle. So let's do it! All my creation starts with an idea, or a word, or just a thought. I love the transparency of the tulle, and as you saw on all videos, I have been experimenting with it in many ways. But I never tried to do architectural embroidery, as we always do it in a normal fabric. So I wanted to try to make a sketch feeling, and tulle for some reason felt like the perfect fabric. Taj Mahal was proposed to me by a subscriber, and my idea was just to make lines that looks a bit nervous, like a quick sketch. So I decided to jump on the idea. On creative process, many times you shouldn't think too much. If you have the slightest cool idea in your mind, make sure to make it reality as quick as possible. Otherwise, it's a big chance that you will never do it. As you already saw, I quickly made my sketch, I put my tulle on top of the sketch and drew directly onto it with a white pencil. Like this, I can clearly see what I'm doing when embroidering. For this experiment, I'm just taking some light thread I have and a long needle. I know you have better needles for tulle, but I really love this needle. It's a 1/5 DMC needle. So my idea was to take a long thread to make an effect of a never-ending line. I don't know it was the best idea, so I don't really recommend it to you. And then I was trying to find the scissor, which I couldn't find unless this. And this broke. So I took another one and it just made the job. I'm sure it was Eileen hiding the scissors, the nice scissor, because she was doing embroidery too. So I started my piece from the bottom to make still this never-ending line effect, as I told you before, and then I started to really regret my decision about taking a long thread, because as you can see here, I'm starting already to make knots and I didn't even start the piece. And it will continue like this for a while, but as I am stubborn, I continued for too long, really too long. So make sure to take smaller thread, not too small and not too long. Just try to find a good balance. At this point, I was really mixed feeling. I didn't know if I should continue or not because I had so struggle with the knots and the long thread. But you know what? I don't like to really abandon so quick. Just to tell you, the stitch is a kind of running stitch. It's just I'm using the both side of the tulle to make this non-stitch line, basically, with a tulle. Oh, by the way, I finally found a proper scissor. Anyway, so I was arriving in the end of my initial idea and I wanted to basically fill up with a mix mash of thread, like really nervous line, all the bottom. I don't know why, like I suppose you think the same as me, but it didn't really look so great. So I was really hesitating, should I continue or not? Until I realized it was really not a result I wanted. I decided to undo this thread and try to find another idea. But what? So at this point I was stuck. I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know if I should sketch. I was not feeling really like it. And I found the best idea is to ask my wife. And that's where she told me you should maybe do another layer of either the same thread or another color on top of it and put more details instead of trying to fill it out with so many lines that it becomes so messy. Yeah. Why not? I am very grateful to have my wife I work with and we can discuss and brainstorm together. But if you are stuck on ideas, either you ask to a friend what they think about what you do, or a colleague that is another artist if you have the chance to be in an artist studio, or just online, then it's the best way for you to find an opening to new creations. So that's what I did. I took a more beige color where I stitch on top of it and try to make a bit more detail but still staying in this effect of sketch, and I think it really works pretty good. So then I started to be happy with what I was doing and I was like, yes, I don't have to redo another YouTube video for Monday. So yeah, let's go back into it now. If I speed up the video, it's because it takes a long time, as you can imagine. My goal is to show my creative process for a new potential piece and not the details on this video. I find it so liberating to just use a piece of fabric and to try new stuff that I never did before. I get a better vision of how it could be done compared to just sketch with my paper. So I really encourage you to do the same. Don't be afraid to fail, don't be afraid to try again. The most important is to enjoy the process. Now you've seen how a typical day of experimentation works for me. I hope you will do the same. If you didn't do it yet, I really encourage you to subscribe. Also, I would like you in comment to share your thoughts about this type of format of videos, because lately I've been doing only music and close-up videos. But if you rather like this type of video where I talk and explain you stuff, I'll be happy to do it. But for this, I would love to have your feedback, and I want to dedicate this video to my subscriber who proposed me to do the Taj Mahal. I think you will recognize yourself. Until then, I see you next week for a new video.